Don't trade futures. Don't trade Forex. Don't trade stocks. Don't trade anything. That's what this video is going to be about. This is going to be all of the reasons, just like the title states, that you shouldn't trade. And this is coming from somebody who trades, has been in the markets for 6 years, does it live on YouTube here, and stands to make money from you maybe using a link or a code for a partner or company that I'm affiliated with. I think this video is going to be helpful maybe for 2 reasons. Maybe to help you decide that this isn't the road for you. This isn't the right path. It's not what you thought it was. If it's not that, if it doesn't do that for you, maybe at least your eyes are wide open and you understand the challenges ahead of you and you can reframe your expectations and act accordingly. Let's get this started. Number 1, first and foremost, which almost all of us know going into it, almost nobody makes money trading. It's in every one of my videos, every one of my disclaimers. There is a very, very small percent of traders that actually make money trading. I asked ChatGPT to compile this. It's quoting and referencing different brokerages that are required to state the number of traders that are profitable by law. It's averaging about 5 to 10% make money long term. Most quit within the first year. That number is about 80 to 90%. They can see the amount of traders that are making money month over month and year over year, and they can see the amount of accounts that are opened, cleaned out, and never come back within the first year. The cards are stacked way, way, way against you in this game. You probably know that, and you might say, Zach, that's simple. I know that. I'm going to be the 5 to 10%. Let me tell you why you also might not be. Trading is not something that I've seen running a community with almost 2,000 members in it, being able to speak with thousands of traders and doing this myself, and being able to speak with, many profitable traders and who have heard their story. Almost no one makes it in the first year. The amount of time, if I had to put a number on it, that personally looking back on my own journey and what I see on average, again, speaking to a bunch of these top level traders, having these conversations, around the 2 to 3 year mark of actually heavily trading just to start to grab some consistency. Not to get to Rolexes and Lambos and doing this full time and it's all roses and rainbows. Roses and rainbows actually never come. You can make a lot of money trading, but it never really gets easy. But just to start to break even, just to start to show some consistency and actually start to turn a profit trading on a consistent basis, you're looking into that 2 to 3 year mark. That's what I've seen. The kid with the Rolex and the Lambo that wants to sell you on something is probably going to tell you just 3 months. I've never seen that happen. So we get past that point. You say, Zach, you know what? I got 3 years to kill. I'm not doing anything. I know nobody makes it, but I'm special. My mom told me I was special when I was younger. My mom did also. And I'm going to make it, right? Here's another reason that maybe you don't want to consider this or at least be aware of it. Trading is very intensive. Very intensive in the sense that it is not passive. This is not something for those first few years, especially, that you're just going to put on the back burner and spend 15 to 20 minutes a day of unfocused time and actually get good at. This is something that you are going to spend a significant portion of time being active at and have to face all of your demons. We talk about psychology, we talk about mindset so much. You've probably heard about it. You've read a lot of books. The challenge in front of you is to become so self-aware and really expose all of your weaknesses, all of your lack of discipline, your lack of emotional control, your fear, your greed, and create new responses to them. It is not an easy path to start to do that, and it's something that you have to continually do. That me at my level and people way above me that I see continue to have to work on to keep those things in check and to continue to improve. It's not something that you do for 6 months, or at least in my humble experience, where you flip a page and it is all roses and rainbows and you never have to work on yourself again. It's very active. This is not a passive income journey. I think anybody that's telling you that either doesn't know what they're talking about or they're just selling you a lie. Most things in life that have a very, very high paying outcome like this, with especially if you're starting with low capital, right? You're really undercapitalized. You're going to spend a lot of time doing this. I do think there is a path. I don't want to overstate that. There's a path to investing. There's a path to swing trading, much longer holds, not really being so active all day, or condensing your trading to just a very short time frame, maybe an hour. To get there, I think it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. And even then, you are still continually monitoring the market, actively trading, reviewing, attempting to improve. Last but not least on this list, and a big one that I think most traders really aren't going to recognize or understand up front. You're going to lose money trading. I don't know of a single story, and if you have one, I would really like to hear about it down in the comments. I don't know of a single story, including myself, where a trader starts to make money trading that hasn't lost money first. I know a whole lot of stories and traders that make big money up front before giving it all back, and then a whole bunch more before actually turning that page and starting to grab onto some consistency. But if you're not ready to put money on the line and lose it on the front end, this is not the path for you. I would absolutely wrap it up. Now, I do think you can limit that, especially with things like prop firms, with trading on demo. But you're going to have to come from demo no matter how long you stay in fairy tale land where we can all trade like heroes, which I think is a good spot to start. You're going to have to put small amount of money on the line at very least, and that's where the real challenge comes in. Once there's risk on the line, you're going to lose money up front. And you're probably going to lose more than you want to. You can really try to limit this, again, if you're really smart about it going in. But I'm here to tell you that I don't know of a single story where a trader makes money right out of the gate and continues to make money without ever going down into the red, going down into the negative. Almost every story is the same. Overconfidence, too much money on the line. That was my story. And a big hole that you start to dig yourself into. It's a tough road to go down, a very tough road to go down. Why? Why is it so hard? Why are all these things here? It's just like anything else. It's a very high-paying, flexible, freedom-providing career and path to income. Of course it's going to be difficult. Of course you're going to have to put money on the line. Of course you're going to have to break yourself down for years and gain a ton of experience before you actually get good at and start to grab onto just some consistency. Again, not talking like all of a sudden a couple months in, a couple years in, it's all roses and rainbows. No, there's a never-ending challenge of scaling and continuing to improve. The point of this video, guys, is, like I said from the beginning, one, to help you maybe decide this is not right for me. I'm happy to speak truthfully as someone who is biased and would benefit from saying the complete opposite and tell you this might not be for you. Have your eyes wide open if you want to make this choice and continue down this path, right? Along with that, if you do, have your eyes open, have your eyes wide open. Why? I think what happens a lot of time is we're going out to climb Everest. Not that climbing Everest is the exact same thing as trading and starting to make money trading. But for this example, if you're going out to climb Everest and all the tour guides around you are telling you it's a small hike that you can do with your family and your small kids on a Sunday, just pack a water bottle and head out there with a t-shirt and shorts on, you're going to freeze to death. If at least you have people around you that are telling you, you need to train, you need to have a Sherpa. I don't know exactly what's involved with climbing Everest, but I think you need a whole lot of gear, and I think you need some experience, and you need some people around you that are going to tell you that to stand a chance. And then when you get out there, there's dead bodies of people that were prepared hanging out there, right, that didn't make it. It's important to have your eyes wide open if you want to go into this. You will stand a much better chance, and I think I would have done a whole lot better starting out. I would have lost less money, saved a lot of time if I had more people and I watched maybe more videos like this where someone was telling me of the challenge that was ahead of me so I could really frame my mindset, understand, not to be discouraged, but just to understand what's in front of me and actually decide if I want to go down this path in the first place. And if I do, what's ahead of me, right? What mountain am I really getting ready to climb here? Trading's tough, guys. It is very difficult. That's the point of this video. Don't get sold on the lies. Have your eyes wide open. Do your own research. Make your own decisions. But make sure this is the path for you, right? Make sure this is the right path for you if you decide to attempt it. And I do think there's nothing wrong with getting started really early on. And before you get too deep in, say, this isn't for me. And if it is for you, if you want to run at it, keep your eyes open. Reframe your expectations. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not something easy. This is not passive income. Most stuff like that, it's just a lie, right, when it's described that way. This is a path to really the ability to unlimitedly scale up in your income. And you need to ask yourself why that would be not the one of the most challenging things out there to really accomplish, right? And why so few actually start to make it to that level. Remember, guys, I do this live every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. If you want to watch a regular idiot like me, because I don't claim to be the best trader, I don't claim to have it all figured out, no crazy leaderboards and massive, P&Ls and live prop accounts and all this craziness. I'm a regular idiot who's attempting to make money in the markets like you. I got some juice, I got some payouts, I've got some things that I'm proud of being 6 years in here, but I'm here to tell you that I still make mistakes. I still run accounts into the ground, blow things up, and have difficulty because this is difficult. You want to watch that? You want to watch what real trading looks like? For me personally, happy to show you what that looks like free every day live on YouTube. Would also be more than happy to have you in my free community. If you want to check out a prop firm because you're a crazy person and you think you're going to be one of the 10%, good luck, but check out Top 1 Futures. Code RDF gets you the best deals. That's the firm that I like to trade with that I'm working with right now. Guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do here is a suggestion or recommendation to do anything. And just like this whole video has been about, trading is very risky and most traders lose money. If you trade, you're probably going to lose all or more of the money that you trade with. Do your own research, make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop firm accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content, like the one that I just mentioned, Top 1 Futures, Code RDF, Bookmap, and others. Talk to you guys soon. Hope to see you live, or I hope you have a very great rest of your life, and you don't come to die on this mountain of Mount Everest attempting to make some money trading. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.